In the universe of existence, we can classify things as living and non-living. However, even as a theory abiogenesis in science, it is argued that fundamentally there is no difference between the living and the non-living.
It is thought that simple organic molecules developed biological structures that would form living cells as a result of complex chemical reactions that occurred entirely by chance.
This process, which has not yet been fully understood, and its continuation carries significant question marks. Equating a stone with a human being, almost paving the way to say that your ancestors or cousins are these stones and soils, is a mind-boggling situation. This part remains an unresolved question mark on the side. Now, let's return to our main topic. Why can't humans be a product of evolution? Evolution is a very long and slow process. That is, the evolution of one species into a new species can take tens of thousands or even millions of years. During this lengthy process, significant changes can occur in living beings, such as the disappearance of an existing limb, the complete transformation of an existing limb, or the development of a new limb. These changes, which can result in very serious physical differences, occur over a very long time. When we place the living beings at the beginning and end of this process side by side, we can see the serious physical difference between them. Here comes our first question. If evolution is still ongoing, why don't we see examples of living beings around us that are in the middle of the evolutionary process, with physical limbs that are disappearing or completely changing? Why do all the living beings around us seem to have perfect physical limbs as if they have completed their evolution? Which are the living beings that started evolving into a new species 50,000 years ago and will complete it 50,000 years from now? Looking at these beings now, can we say that this limb was actively used before, but now it is in the stage of evolution and will completely change? Or can we say that this limb has just started to emerge and is not yet a fully active limb? How can a living being in the stage of evolving into a new species through mutation survive while the future physical change due to mutation is not yet complete? After all, a physical change has begun with mutation, but the evolution is just at the beginning. That is, the limb will be fully utilized 100,000 years later when the evolution is complete. So, how can it survive with a limb that has not yet completed its evolution? And what advantage does that limb provide? How can a limb that has not yet completed itself provide an advantage? Human intelligence and brain development have not been explained by evolution. It is simply said that living like a monkey has developed the brain. This is a very simplistic approach. Accepting evolution and filling in the gaps by accepting that we evolved from a monkey ancestor is all it is. The monkey ancestor evolved into a human, but not only into a human, it also evolved into a monkey. Well, how did a species capable of evolving into humans manage to remain as monkeys? So, what was it that separated these two species, which have great physical similarities? We're talking about millions of years. The argument that those who went to the savannas evolved into humans is again a very evasive argument. It's strange that one of the same species evolved while the other did not find the opportunity to evolve over millions of years. Why has only one species been able to evolve to build civilizations over millions of years? For example, why hasn't even one of the countless creatures living in the oceans evolved enough to build their own civilization? I don't want to hear evasive or subjective answers like they didn't need to. I want answers with substance. Why are the findings considered for human evolution not considered monkey evolution? How do we know this? That is, how do we know that the fossil you think represents the transition from monkey to human is not a monkey fossil? Can you say for the fossil you found that this is 100% a human fossil? No. There is no tangible evidence in any of my research on this subject. While there is such a serious question mark here, it still seems a bit strange to me to say that humans are a product of evolution. Think about it this way. Let's say humans came into existence 100,000 years after monkeys. Would you have been able to understand that? You would have called the prehistoric fossils the previous evolutionary fossils of humans, which is what you are already doing. To those who say that DNAs are different, yes, I am talking to you. Monkey and human DNA are different. But is the DNA of their common ancestor also different?
There is a serious question mark here.
Think. How was this awareness and consciousness in humans gained through evolution? Now, before giving a memorized answer, carefully consider all the topics here.
Could evolution not be working as we think?